Actually, let's try the other gain. See if it sounds better That sounds better, a little bit more saturated. That was a happy accident. times or 2 times? I know I'm just talking to myself, but yeah. Let's try 4. Just see like if it's not dragging out too long. I want to do it on a saturated track though. Dupe. That's left. And we'll put you at 80 for now. Almost. Oh. Let's see if that sounds less. So 4 times. Or really 2 times, the pattern's different, but yeah. And the typical first follows second harmony because I'm old. Yeah, that works well enough. So now we got the riff, a riff. Now we gotta make the other pieces. So we just like ride chords. For anything else to happen though. Dun, 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 dun. I kind of like that stompy groove though. Maybe it's not so stompy. The drums will probably give it more of that once I program those in. just realized that I've got the DAW going off the focus right, but it's probably not going through the DAW, so you guys are probably just hearing strings, and that is awful. Let's see if I can fix that. I may just need to turn that off and just use mic for now. I really got to figure out how to do all that. Let's turn that mic up a little bit more. Oh, it's already maxed out. Okay. Yeah, I use plugins on my DAW. I don't have a functioning amp. I've got like 3 guitar amps in my basement, but they're all broken, and I don't really know where to go to get them fixed without spending a small fortune just to ship them somewhere. Let's see what that does. Oh, I've already got that channel on. I wonder if that other riff. I do that and I turn my song from minor to major. I like that riff. I just don't know what to do with it. My phone's at 69%. Nice. Right, distracted. It's just too chimey. This is kind of, I kind of want it to be darker. But kind of like just a progressive groove, just kind of, I don't want to say building, because everyone big songs that build, and that can get boring fast. I feel like it should be chords, maybe like layers. So start on D maybe. Let's see if I can think of something. I wonder if I move it up half step, or I wonder. It'll give me some more wiggle room. Let's record that just over here, and we'll kind of just splice it in, and you know, this is just very rough stuff anyway. I'm just noodling with an idea. Will this be a song? Probably not, because most of my shit ends up not becoming songs. I write down a riff, lay it down on here, it sits there for like a week or two, then I forget what I was doing, and I delete it and start all over again. Such is the life of my mind. We'll try moving it up a half step, like after, just, maybe I'll move it up another half step afterwards, who knows. Oh, I'm gonna turn the metronome on. I fucked that up, let's try that again. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be close to where I can get the idea. Let's get this other one, I like stereo, by recording two guitars in mono. Let's see if that sounds any better. Also, for the one of you that's watching this, and if you ever for some reason are in my studio apartment thingy and you want to use my picks, be advised I put them in my mouth a lot. Alright. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect either. I just kind of want to get the idea of what's going on here. Just kind of fade it a little bit so it kind of blends better. Turn the metronome off so it's not too I'm going to have like some background orchestration going on here too to kind of reinforce this riff. Do I go up again? won't hurt to try. Let's do that first. So then, which, funnily enough, this next part, for again the one of you that's watching, it actually is basically just mirroring the harmony I'm doing in the first part of the riff. So it kind of goes full circle if I go this route. If I go this route, which I probably won't, but who knows. Turn the Metro back on. Build up to, there's a Nevermore song I'm thinking of that does something like that. I can't remember the name of it. It's just slipped my mind. But yeah. See if that even works. It probably won't. Might be a little too. I mean, diatonically it works. I'm just talking like more like in my head if it's what I'm thinking of. No. It's a novel idea, but I'm already getting like exhausted from this just dun 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 dun. Like I like it and I definitely want to utilize it to the utmost. But this is too much. Like, it's just too much. So we'll get rid of those two. Like I said, it was just seeing what this sounds like. And as we see here, I'm not happy with that. I like the first riff. I like just doing that for, it's really 2 times. It's a cycle of 4, but I'm counting the whole riff as a whole. There's a variance in the second half. So 2 times essentially. And then I'm harmonizing the other 2. Just on the thirds. That's kind of my bread and butter. I like to harmonize on the thirds. I like Killswitch Engage. I remember an interview with them eons ago. What's the point of having 2 guitarists or 2 guitars in a song if they're both playing the exact same thing? And I couldn't agree more. Sometimes it's fine. Like, it works. I don't want to like absolutely back myself in a corner or in a box, but I also feel like if you've got 2 of the same instrument, and there's these things called harmonies that exist in the world, you should do your best to try to utilize them if they fit in the song. But like solos, you can't force them, or it sounds forced. So I don't know what to do. You know what I do when I don't know what to do? I work on the other instruments on this little riff. Usually getting the layers in kind of helps me find what I'm looking for. Yeah, Kaylee.
Hello.
I love that you see that I'm streaming and all of a sudden you're in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's up?
I've decided to say hello because I don't know what else to do.
You can watch TV in the living room if you want.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, it works now.
TV works though. Thank you
Uh-huh.
for permission.
I don't really need my permission. It's the living room.
Oh yeah.
first I'm just gonna follow, just kind of get a feel for what's going on. I do also like having two guitar players. I find that when you're playing bass and you're just following the rhythms all the time, every time, you kind of misses the point. I mean, there are certain riffs that your bass really should follow your rhythms, and just to kind of really reinforce them, bring in that low end, and just kind of give that punch. But a groove like this, I don't know if I need to do that. I mean, I might give it something, but I might just kind of hit the root note and see. Let's play through it a couple times. Um, Also for bass guitar on when you're recording, with guitars, I don't really need to do like a two inputs at the same time thing. Uh, I find that the amp sims I use are usually fine enough, unless I'm doing acoustic. Often, lately when I record acoustic, I like to get a mic on it. Actually, I like to get two mics on it. I like to get one kind of close to the neck and one right pointing at the hole. Just getting the, I find anyway with the condenser mic, I get a lot of that low end I like with the hole, and then having one other one kind of closer to here, I get closer to the higher ends of the mid range. For me, where I set it up, I'll probably put a video up at some point of how I do it. And I'm not an expert pro engineer. I've been learning and dicking around with it for like past 7 or 8 years now. So I know a couple things. But with my acoustic, it's got a pickup in it. I'll hook that up to a DAW as well and get just that clean raw signal. So like if I want to do something like give that some chorus or some delay, I can kind of do that with the DI without fucking with the just natural sound of the acoustic itself. So I can still get some effects kind of slapped in there without going too hard into the main chain. Uh, but the bass as well, I do the same thing. I run a DI. Both of them are DI. I don't mind. I don't have any. I have a bass amp technically, but I don't really use it a lot for recording. But I do a DI with just all that's doing is just getting the low end. Everything over like 80, 83 hertz, I scoop out completely. So everything under that is the DI part, and then my effects that I'm running through some compression and stuff like that. I have that on the higher end to kind of tame the rest of it. But I don't want to tame the low end. I like that low end to really just kind of fucking hit you and just be there. Particularly because the kick drum I generally use is it seems to kind of register around like 90 hertz, so it still kind of gives them room for that low end of the bass to kind of sit while that kick drum kind of has its own little home right after it. But that's just me. I'm not a pro. This is just my take on it. If you're listening still. But anyway, let's see what that sounds like. Maybe I'll just try the root note next time. Yeah, I can't think of any. For now, I'm just gonna record following what they're doing just to kind of get some low end on that. I can't think of a groove right now. The few of you that probably know, I've been going through some major shit up here, and I'm not focusing a lot. Like I've been messing with a similar riff like this for some time, and I just don't know what to do with it, and I'm just tired of sitting here feeling sorry for myself. So I thought I'd just do a stream. I don't imagine anyone's really ever going to watch this, and that's fine. This is mostly just for me, something to talk to uh, while it being semi-productive and getting some of my ideas out there and stuff too, how I approach things. Uh, for some of you that may watch later or some such too. But yeah, that's how I do it. I might make an actual proper video of how I do my recording because I don't do it a lot like how a lot of other people do it that I watch and I learn from. Uh, but I find that my way is a lot easier because the way I kind of come about it with the DAW is I like to make it as simple as possible. Like I get everything set up, generally speaking, what I need, so that way if I think of an idea or I think okay maybe I need a guitar here, I don't have to fucking do a bunch of side chaining bullshit stuff. I do that later when I mix and stuff. I could just hit it and go. And if I need to make some adjustments to tone and stuff, I'll do that later or during. But usually I get that locked down. I've been using this software for almost a decade now, so I kind of know what I like. But I'm always adding some new things here and there, like the gain guitars on here. That's an orange. It's actually Jim Root's signature kind of amp that someone kind of put up on by SFX. I kind of like that. It harmonizes really well when you're doing more like guitar harmony based stuff. And then the bottom high gains, that's Ola England's kind of settings that I'm pretty sure he made, and then someone remade and kind of fine tuned it a little bit. On bias effects, I like that because it's really saturated. So if I just need something that chugs, that's what I use more. And then I just kind of go a bit between the two, and I like to layer them too. I'll probably end up using all four of those channels, and I'll just bring the volume down on the orange amps a little bit just to kind of get that grit, especially on the harmony part. I think that'll really kind of bring that out more. Well, I could be wrong. A lot of this is trial and error too. Anyway. So let's see if that meshes well. That sounds pretty good. In case you're wondering why I keep going over there, I've got a Scarlett 18920 for my interface, and I kind of already have the gain staged for my active guitars on the first input, and then my bass guitar on the second. And that's mostly just so I don't have to keep messing with the gain, and it just kind of makes things harder to mix down the road if I can just set it and forget it. It tends to work out for me a lot better. Now, you guys, those of you that may or may not still be watching, I will be programming some drums here. Super exciting stuff. So, let me get my hat on too. My hair is getting in my face. And that sometimes it kind of helps me, when I kind of get a general groove going, and I get, it just helps kind of formulate my ideas. Like I can kind of, once I hear everything kind of sort of pieced together, I can start thinking of what comes next. Sometimes it works, oftentimes it doesn't. And I start doing just like basic things first, just simple. Make sure that's all set, yeah. Just to kind of get a general idea, and then like when I kind of finish the writing process of the song, one of the first things I'll do is I'll definitely go back over the drums and just kind of make them more where I want them to be, with better grooves and better patterns and stuff. Because then once I hear where I want the drums to go, a lot of the other parts will start to make more sense. And so I'll start working on those. I'll re-record the guitars with the proper drums. Because if you've ever played guitar or anything, you'll know that when you got a right drum riff, like pattern, riff, whatever you want to call it, going with a song you wrote, it definitely brings out more of your accents and stuff like that a lot more. So your song has more dynamic, in my opinion. Uh, your mileage may vary, but that's kind of how it works for me anyway. That might be right. Nope, not quite. It's still on the one. No, it's too fast. Let's try. Is that on the down? No, it's on an upbeat. I thought so. I wonder if maybe that might not be quite right timing wise. No. That's not quite right either. No, that's because I'm not on. No, I am. Duh. No. What is that? That might work a little better. And yeah, I know I'll put cymbals in here. It's like I always do the kick, the snare, and then the cymbals. No. No. Like I kind of hear it, but it's not quite right. No. I wonder if I just put that on the upbeat too. It's closer. I'm not feeling that either. That's not working for me. That's about like what I'm imagining. I'm just not programming what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing here. So that's definitely like the basis of where I kind of want the accents to be. That way it's just not following a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing. Sometimes it works and I'm fine with it, but on this particular song, I don't want it to really follow that. Like it almost kind of resets after that, and then so. And yeah, I know there's shortcuts to make this a lot easier and faster, but I'm a control freak. I like putting every individual note down myself. That way, if it is fucked up, I can blame only myself. No. No. Every other. So, 1 and 3. Let's see if that works. Oh, maybe 2 and 4. Hey. No, that doesn't work either. I don't know. And I'm kind of out of energy on this too. I just kind of wanted to step outside my comfort zone for a second. Uh, I am done for now, so yep.